Hey guys, Michelle Kinney here. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking out my video. Today, I'm going to talk about how you determine what trade to put in. Oh my gosh, there's like all these different tickers, all these different strike prices, all these different expiration dates. I'm going to do a quick video. I'm going to try to keep it under 5 minutes and give you the lowdown. Okay, so here's the thing. First, number one, start with an underlying stock that you understand, maybe something that you use all the time. I don't know, like for example, I use an Apple phone, I use a MacBook, and maybe I'd start with Apple. Then when you think about expiration date, I don't know about you, but I want income from week to week. So I only look at like this Friday and next Friday. Then when it comes to strike price, you want to see at which price you want to commit to either buy or sell that particular stock, what you're comfortable with. For that, I look at delta. Delta is the statistical likelihood it's going to reach that price before the expiration date. Now, it's just an approximation, but it's a very good starting point. Lastly, most importantly, I look at rate of return. How much am I putting up in capital, and then how much am I going to make in premium? And then when I annualize that percentage out, is that a good percentage or not a good percentage? Now, in the past, I would have a spreadsheet in, let's say, like Numbers or Excel or Google Sheets, and I would manually input the strike price, the expiration date, the trade date, the premium, those sorts of fields. And over time, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is annoying. First of all, there's got to be a better way to like automate that, right? So then this was like, I would say starting maybe like 2-3 years ago. So then I started hiring programmers because I didn't know, I still don't know programming, right? Like Python, C++, all these different languages. It's like, you know, English versus Spanish versus French. They're different languages, right? For programming. So I hired these programmers, but here's the problem. Most programmers and lots of people in general don't really understand options. So long story short, what I ended up doing was just wasting a lot of money, paying people to do things for me and not really getting what I was looking for. So then I started looking in the marketplace, right? Like, okay, here's what I want. I want to use a calculator to create a rate of return and have that be based on a hypothetical trade that I'm looking at. Where can I find that? Where can I buy that? Where can I see that? And I didn't see that anywhere. Okay, so then here's the next step. I was like, okay, well, guess what? I'm gonna fucking create that shit. Watch this. Tony Robbins was my mentor for a long time, and he says when you don't see the way, you create the way. I totally believe in that. So I started learning programming myself. It's been a long road, and I'm still on the road, but listen to this. I have a working model that I'm using for myself locally on my machine as well as publicly on a domain URL. Don't listen to the jargon. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Long story short is I have an avenue now where people can input, okay, I'm looking at this trade. I'm looking at trading an Apple $100 put that expires, you know, this Friday. Tell me the rate of return, and then I can use that information to evaluate, is that a good trade or not? So I have that created now. It's been a long road, but I'm here. And here's what I want to do. I want to set up like a beta test program, right? Where I give access to this program for, I think, 14 days to a certain number of people. And then you use that program and then you give me feedback about it. So I give it to you for free, in other words. And you use that program for 14 days, and then you give me feedback. What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? What do you wish it had? You know, that sort of thing. If you're interested in that, drop a comment below, and I'm going to reach out to you directly. And after the beta program is done, I'm thinking about rolling that out at some sort of monthly subscription price. I think like $29 or something like that. So also drop a comment below if you think that would be helpful and helpful to make you smarter trading decisions, right? I got tripped up by my words there. Anyway, I have lots of other tools that I'm working on as well. Basically, what I'm doing is all the things that I've been using for the past whole bunch of years, manually using spreadsheets that I've created, I'm going to automate using web-based platforms like this one. Oh my gosh, so stay tuned. Oh my gosh, we're at the 5-minute mark. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you. Drop a comment below on if you want to be part of my beta program, and also drop a comment below if you find that helpful. I just want to recap it briefly. When you put a trade in, if you don't analyze it mathematically, how do you know if it's a good trade or if it's not a good trade? Listen, the whole world is mathematics. I just want to take a quick moment and say this. If we think about insurance as an example, I pay for car insurance. Now, how does the insurance company know what to charge me per year? It's mathematical, it's statistics. So what they do is they calculate, okay, how old am I? Where do I live? What kind of car do I drive? What kind of driving record do I have? Do I have a bunch of speeding tickets? Do I have a bunch of accidents? And then they calculate the premium that they're going to charge me. And their intention is that they want to charge people a little bit more than what they pay out in claims, right? So that's how insurance works. It's very similar to casinos as well. If I go to Vegas and I go pull a slot machine, there is if you don't know this, you should know this. There is a mathematical model behind if I'm going to hit a jackpot. What do you think? They just pay out randomly? No. So, it's random in the sense that I can walk in and I can hit a jackpot without feeding that machine, $100 first or whatever that number is. However, the casino calculates how much do they take in flow versus how much do they want to pay out. And they want to obviously pay out less than what they're taking in flow. So the whole world is mathematics. So this is the same thing. How do I know if it's a good trade unless I look at the mathematics of it? Am I going to put up $50,000 for a trade and I'm going to make $100 on it? No, probably not. Now I'm simplifying that, but what I want to do is I want to calculate that mathematically. And that's what my tool helps you do. I think it's amazing, although I am obviously biased. So be part of my beta group and you tell me if it's amazing and tell me what other cool things that you want to see. Anyway, hope this helps. I'm at 7 minutes. Cheers for now. Happy trading.